Hello, everyone. Welcome to this short video where I'm going to be sharing with you the effective use of AI in fundraising. And as you all already know, as a nonprofit, leveraging AI for whatever operations you have to do, even when it comes to fundraising, is very important and very useful now in the age and time we find ourselves. If this is your first time joining us, my name is Emanuela Imo. Please feel free to call me Ella. I'm the founder and CEO here at Hexa Media, and I share educative series like this to teach you about different marketing and communication tools you can use for your nonprofit. Today, like I said, we're going to be looking at the effective use of AI in fundraising. And basically, an overview of what we're going to be looking at in the next few minutes. First of all, an introduction to how you can use AI, the different AI tools that are available for you when it comes to content creation, writing, fundraising. Also, we're going to be doing a deep dive into AI prompting and a look at some things you should avoid when using AI, especially for fundraising. So let's quickly get into it. As you already know what artificial intelligence is, it's a set of technologies that enable computers to perform a variety of advanced function, which includes the ability to see, understand, and translate spoken and written language. It also involves analyzing data, making recommendations, and much more. For some of you who are listening to me today, the only tool that you know that is used for that has AI technology is ChatGPT. And today I'm going to wow you and show you some other tools that you can actually use for your organization. But before I go into wowing you, why is the use of AI technology is very important for your nonprofit? First, it helps you increase your efficiency because as much as possible you want to be able to do much more things, right? Um, at maximum capacity. So with the use of AI, you're able to automate some tasks and get things done better, right? And so your efficiency is increased as a team and also as an individual working in comms in your organization. Also, enhanced donor engagement, personalized communication. These are very huge reasons why the use of AI technologies are very important, especially for nonprofits. The impact, when it comes to the impact AI has for nonprofit organizations, we're looking at automating repetitive tasks. There are lots of things that we get to do over and over and over again. But with the use of AI, we're able to automate these things, and you don't even need a human to be there to get things done for you at some point, but for some tasks, not everything, right? And then smarter donor outreach. You're able to use AI to actually search for more donors on a wider scale and get better data, which brings me to the next point of data analysis for insightful strategies. Very important that you're able to make data driven decisions as a nonprofit organization, and with the use of AI, especially for fundraising, you are able to, carry out better data analysis, provide personalized donor engagement, and also improve your strategies for fundraising. Now, what are the specific use cases, the specific ways you can use AI for your nonprofit? The very first way is for content creation, which, like I said at the beginning of this, you already know, right? There is ChatGPT, which is a tool that everyone knows. And I'm very sure, 100% sure that you have been using ChatGPT in the wrong way. But today I'm going to share with you the right way and the best way to get the best output from ChatGPT. So ChatGPT is very good for content creation, but I prefer Claude AI. Claude is also free like ChatGPT, but also has the option for upgrading. Right, with Claude, you're able to create more personalized content. I find it much easier and sweeter, if I should use that word, to create content using Claude. There is also Google Bard, there's Jasper AI, there is Copilot. Some of these tools are absolutely free. So for you as a nonprofit, you have no issues. You could just Google this, search for these tools and start using them, sign up and start using them. Some of them, like Jasper, you have to pay for it, but then you also have free versions that you can actually get to use. So these are like the easiest, simplest ones for you to start using today for content creation. So go check those out. We also have marketing. For marketing, AI is also very, very beautiful. Canva, like you all know, you have access to Canva for free. we run a business, we pay for Canva every year, but you as a nonprofit, you can actually use Canva for free by just going to follow the process and apply. And then there's Synthesia. Synthesia creates videos for you. You don't have to show your face. You have an AI that is actually speaking and creating the video for you. So imagine having to create a video where you are addressing your donors and you don't necessarily want to show your face, or you're creating a walkthrough course for your volunteers or an onboarding course for your volunteers, all of those kind of things. You don't necessarily need to show your face. You just need to have the script, tell the AI to create something, and you have something. So, like what I am doing here right now, making this presentation to you, you can easily use AI to just do that, right? But as usual, we'll still need the human feel at some point. Okay. Then we have Repurpose AI, which helps you repurpose all sorts of content that you have. So you have one full long blog post, you can repurpose that into podcasts, into carousels, into tweets, different use cases for one content piece, which is absolutely amazing, because now as a nonprofit, you don't need to create content from the scratch. All you just have to do is have one piece of content, and then you're able to reuse it and repurpose it over again. And then we have Adobe Firefly, which is very great for designs. There is DALI E, which is also beautiful for designs, especially when as a nonprofit you're not able to share the pictures of your beneficiaries as a result of privacy and other things. You can actually use AI to create images that sort of look like your beneficiaries and actually be able to share those kind of things. And then we have Durable. For those of you who do not already have a website, I would advise getting a website, right? Like a proper website, WordPress website. But if you do not have the budget for it at the moment, consider Durable. Durable AI would create your website for you with a few pages that is up and running for you to be able to do what you need to do at the moment. And the most exciting part, I know you're here to listen to, is the fundraising part of it. So there are different AI tools right now that can help you with fundraising, but these are just a few. There is Donor Search AI that helps you to search for donors, leveraging the power of AI technology. We also have DonorBox Donation Driver, which is an AI tool that is on DonorBox. DonorBox is a fundraising platform, absolutely amazing, and I love it. If you want to get to use DonorBox, please check the link in the description. We have the direct website for you to start using DonorBox for your nonprofit. Very easy to use, very sweet interface that you can leverage for your nonprofit. And if you want to get started with digital fundraising, that's like the absolute best platform for you to start with right now. And then we have Momentum AI, which is also an amazing tool. There is Raise by Gravity. Gravity is another platform for nonprofits, and they have the Raise fundraising leveraging AI. There is Wisely, there's Fundwriter.ai, which also helps you to write grants, and all of that. So these are some amazing tools that you can begin to use today for your nonprofit. But as I would always say, ensure that the platform that you're choosing suits your organization, and you also learn about it as much as possible. Don't just stay on the platform just doing the minimum things. Use it to the maximum, right? And ensure that for whatever tool that you're trying to use, check out if there is a nonprofit discount for the paid options and leverage that for your nonprofit. So let's quickly get into how exactly you can prompt AI to actually get to do something for you. So, this is a prompt sample for a fundraising campaign, and you can see I have several pointers here, right? So, when you are prompting is simply what you tell the AI to do, is the instruction you give the AI to follow, that it actually uses to give you results, right? So if you do not tell it the right information or give it detailed information, you'll be getting little or no response that would really help your campaign or whatever it is that you're doing. So this is a very great AI prompt that you can use to set up or to create a fundraising campaign for your nonprofit, like right now. Just copy and paste what you have on the screen, input your own organization details, and you're very good to go. Even though this is a short abridged version, if I was to use this for a fundraising campaign, for example, I would make it much more detailed than this. You don't want to see my prompts, very long, very, very long, detailed prompts. But let's take a look at some things with this prompt. So it says you are the director of fundraising for a nonprofit. You see, I told you the role. um, I want you to assume I'm telling you to be the director of fundraising for a nonprofit, and your task is to create a compelling digital fundraising campaign for NOB Foundation. That's the task that I want you to do. So there is a role, there is a task, there is organization info where I give you details about who NOB Foundation is and what they do. If I'm using the paid version, I will simply just impute a link to the website for NOB Foundation. But I did this because I know a lot of you will be using the free version of ChatGPT or Claude, for example. And then I go on to give it the campaign details, very short. The campaign aims to raise $2,000 towards our end of year celebration for sickle cell warriors in Nigeria. Like I said, this is a short, abridged version. If I was going to use this prompt, I would make it very much more detailed, assuming that I have my campaign idea already. And a prompt would not work so well if you do not have an idea of what exactly you want to do. So you have to have the idea for yourself before you are able to feed AI the information that you want it to give you an output on. And like I would always say, AI would never take the role of we as humans. Also, the only thing you necessarily need AI to do is to make you become effective and to enhance whatever it is that you're doing. Because right now, if you do not have the idea of your campaign, you definitely will not be able to give you the right information to actually give you great output. So I would include the campaign details, and I've included also the tone of voice. Ensure you use a persuasive but friendly tone in your campaign message to encourage donors to give, and optimize the campaign for search engine optimization by incorporating the keyword sickle cell. Now, because sickle cell is a major keyword, meaning anyone who searches for sickle cell, we want to be at the top of the search bar, right? So including the keyword, including the tone of voice, including campaign details, the organization info, and also the task and role is something very, very important when you want to ask AI to do anything for you, right? And so you're ensuring the last paragraph is ensure you include a compelling story around the campaign, a core message that connects the donors, and a call to action. Now, this is like a basic info, right, that I'm giving to it. Like I said, and I've said this over and over again, I feel like a broken record right now. If this was our prompt, I would give it a very, very much more detailed information. So you go ahead with this prompt that I have shared with you, replicate it, get your own details, try it out in ChatGPT, Claude, or Google Bard, and let me know how it goes in the comment section. I want to see your comments about how this prompt went for you. The last team that I shared this with, they really had an amazing time trying it and they had great results. Trust me, they had great results. So before I move on, I would just simply like to invite you to our Artificial Intelligence for Nonprofits Masterclass. It's coming up November 1st and 2nd, 2024. um and it's going to be an amazing 2 days masterclass where you will get to learn about how you can use AI to create content for your nonprofit, how you can use AI for fundraising. What I just showed you right now is just a tip of the iceberg. How you can actually create an AI policy for your nonprofit. I know that you as an organization or as a founder do not want your team members to be dependent on AI. And so to be able to do that, to bridge the gap, right? And to create a balance, you need to be able to create an AI policy for your nonprofit. So I will teach you how to create an AI policy, how to create a website with AI. Very, very beautiful presentation that we have planned for you for that. How to create content, how to leverage AI for fundraising to plan your entire campaign and to do the whole setup, how to actually get Canva for nonprofits at absolutely no cost for your organization. In addition, we're going to be giving you access to the top 50 ChatGPT prompts, and you can absolutely use all of those prompts that we've created for you on any other generative AI platform, so far as you're using this exact use case, right? So we have created we have put together 50 ChatGPT prompts that you can use for fundraising, for email marketing, for content creation, to create pictures, amazing designs for your nonprofit. We have put all of this together and we're giving it to you as a bonus for this training, in addition to so many other things that you get to learn for this 2 days. So if this is something you are interested in, please register. It costs $6 right now. It costs $6 for every participant. Very, very affordable for you. So please scan the QR code you can see on your screen right now, or visit the link that you can see, seller.co/KW5IJ7, and make sure you get your tickets, because at the end of October 2024, we'll stop taking participants for that. We just want a very small class. We don't want a very huge class, so that everyone is able to practice and we're able to follow through with it. So let's go on. The next AI prompt, which is for content creation, like I said, still following the same format. The role, you are a social media manager for a nonprofit. Your task is to create a 30 days content calendar for NOP Foundation. I will give you details about NOP Foundation, and then we'll tell you details about the content, the kind of content that we want, right? Now, as usual, if you don't have an idea about your content, you will not know what to tell it to do to give you more ideas, right? So the human feel is still needed. So I said include a mixture of educational content, awareness about our causes, and donation plus storytelling content. We aim to build a community of donors and also showcase our impact. Ensure you use a persuasive tone, blah blah blah, SEO optimization, and more info, right? When you put up this prompt, you're going to get an absolutely amazing result with the 30 days calendar for your nonprofit, which will definitely help you to cut away the task and the pain of creating content, writing, by the way, because when it comes to the other visual parts, now you need other AI tools to really help you. So, moving on quickly, 10 things to avoid when using AI for fundraising. The first is over reliance on AI. Don't replace human connections entirely with AI. Don't do that. In fact, it cannot even do that. You still need your human sense, human mind to think about the ideas and be able to give it to AI to actually improve on it or give you more ideas. Also, do not ignore data privacy. You need to ensure that your donor data is very secure, right? Um, Poor quality prompts, garbage in, garbage out is what you get. So, as much as possible, ensure that your prompts are very, very standard and quality so that you'll be able to get quality results. Also, ensure that you're able to personalize your message based on donor profiles, because AI sometimes lacks personalization. So tailor your messages based off on the donor profiles that you already have. So when you want to use AI for fundraising, you need to know your donor audience already. We're going to talk about that in the masterclass that we have for nonprofits. I'm not going to go too deep into that today. So also using the inappropriate tone is something we have found out to be very common with AI. So ensure that your content aligns with your organization voice. Don't just take what AI gives you, check it over and over again and make sure that it falls in line with your organization's voice so that you are not going out of tune. Also, automating tasks. Yes, it's great for automating tasks, but there are some tasks that would always require a human touch. Do not take advantage of that. Another thing is AI will not test the campaigns for you. So you have to test the campaigns, right, by trying out different content that have been generated by AI. If you're using it for fundraising or for content creation, the same rule applies. Also, one mistake is nonprofits do not integrate AI with other tools, but it is important that you have a tech strategy overall and you make AI a part of your larger strategy. Don't skip analytics, always track the performance and see how it's doing across board. And do not ignore the ethical considerations. Be transparent, especially when you're using AI for fundraising with your donors. Very, very, very important. And so, once again, I would like to invite you to join us at the Artificial Intelligence for Nonprofits Masterclass happening November 1st and 2nd. It is really going to be insightful. I didn't do any practical here. In the class, we're going to be having a lot of practicals where you're going to learn how to create content, websites, designs, your campaigns, how to search for donors, how to create your AI policy for your nonprofit. And we're going to be giving you templates for all of these things, in addition to the ChatGPT prompts or the generative AI prompts that we have for you. Also, you have access to the replay. So, for those of you who are asking about the replay, once you register, you have access to the replay at the same cost. But if you do not register at this point, you're going to be getting the replay at a much more expensive price. So $6 is a giveaway price for all of you. Make sure you do not miss it. We're going to be practicing different prompts that you can use for different use cases for your nonprofit. So, as usual, scan the QR code on your screen or visit the link in the description. The link is right there in the description. You can just click on it and get your ticket immediately. Thank you so much again for listening. Please feel free to subscribe, follow us on all social media platforms. We also have a community for nonprofits where we share a lot of opportunities, a lot of grants, and everything that you need to know about growing and marketing your nonprofit and leveraging technology for growth. So, if you have any other questions, drop it in the chat. We're there looking, happy to respond to you at any time. If you're looking to connect with us, please feel free to send us an email and we're happy to work with you. Thank you so much and see you in the next learning series.